I can't believe we got lost in the woods. How did we get separated from the rest of the group? There can't be that many paths around here, can there? What's the rule for getting lost? Stay where you are? But we've already been walking for hours. The sun is going down soon. Starting a fire is a good idea. I wonder if we have to worry about shelter. At least it's not raining. Looks like I spoke too soon. That's enough for me. I will gather wood for a fire. Surely a park ranger will see the smoke. If we're lucky, we'll make it back before dinner. Being lost in the woods is scary. How are you doing? You look relatively chill. Not your first rodeo? Or you're just naturally relaxed? I wish I'd stayed home in bed. All this nature stuff is excellent. That is until you get lost and it rains. I should follow your example and relax. Breathing exercises don't help much. I already focus inward quite a bit. I already think a lot about that. Let's kiss for courage. Really? I was kidding. Yes, I'd like that. This is not how I imagined my first kiss to happen. No, that was great. You never ceased to amaze me. You always know how to calm me down. It's good that we got our backpacks with our gear and supplies. Too bad we don't got a map and compass or our tents. I'm going to collect the firewood now. Don't worry, I won't go far. You can collect the rocks to make the fire pit. There, the smoke will get someone's attention. The rain won't let up anytime soon. Should we snuggle up for warmth? All right. Here, sit on my lap. Getting lost isn't too bad after all. The view is beautiful and the company is even better. Since we met, my life has been on an upward climb. I've come out of my shell, I found a career, and I'm going back to school. It's been a long time since I felt this good, to be hopeful, to enjoy each day. Even though it hasn't been ideal, I had so much fun with you. Thank you for being so calm. Your presence is so reassuring. It may have been evident before we first met, I used to be afraid all the time, and I felt worthless. I didn't have a decent relationship with anybody, not through a lack of effort, and it left me feeling discouraged for the longest time. I even left school. But you gave me hope again in myself and others. You pulled me out of a pit of despair. I want to return that feeling and pay it forward to the world. Your belief in me, even when we were strangers, I've never seen anything like it. I don't know how we clicked together, but I'm glad we did. I usually judge how I'm doing by the opinions of the people around me, and it's difficult for me to determine how I'm feeling if I'm getting negative feedback. Even if it's not my doing, I'll take it as a reflection on how I am. So during a conflict, I do my best to mediate if the situation calls for it. So when my past relationships failed, I took it personally. At about the same time we met, I've become more self-reliant with my feelings, which has made me happier. I know you have your insecurities also, but to me, there aren't many people like you. With you as inspiration, I believe I can do anything within reason. I hope you have as much fun hanging out with me as I do with you, even when things don't go as planned. Being nervous is still a habit I'm working on breaking. Do you think I've been doing better during our time together? Thanks. I have improved, If you asked me a year ago if I'd be in the situation, not being lost in the woods, but everything else, I probably would have laughed. It's so different from how I lived, being scared and alone. No, I don't think I'm dwelling too much. I'm comparing my current life to my old one. I already know how that life feels. I don't want to return to that. It's not like I regret it. I love it. We wouldn't have met each other if something else had happened. I wouldn't trade you for the world. I'm learning to be grateful for all of my life experiences. I'll always probably have regrets, but I intend to be more accepting of myself. You're the best, and I want to be helpful in every situation. That sounded a bit weird. I want to be needed by someone. To be indispensable to everyone is a wish of mine. If it's okay to let my insecurities talk for a second. But if we were to separate for any reason, as people do, I'd feel as though I'd be good. The thought of being abandoned used to frighten me. However, I feel I've matured enough to be on my own without worry. I've shown you my heart laid bare, and I'm doing my best to convey that I've matured during this past year. And this watch you got me, I'll keep it close and cherish it for as long as possible. Okay, that's enough serious talk for a bit. It's just that I'm happy and excited. I have big goals I want to achieve with my current and future career. I aim to be the best, and a part of me already thinks that I am. Yes, even given my past. There are plenty of examples of people coming from nothing and rising to the top. One person I can think of off the top of my head is Daniel Craig. He went from sleeping on park benches and stealing food to survive to being James Bond. I want a success story of my own like that. Sure, it's a high bar. But if you're gonna dream, you might as well dream big. I believe I can be amongst the best in my field. It's what I'm passionate about. I'm gonna do ASMR for many years. Do you want to know my favorite tingles? I'd say it's between hair play and heartbeat. Hair play reminds me of when my mother would wash and dry my hair. As for heartbeat, it makes me feel close to the ASM artist. Are you offering to play with my hair? That's sweet of you. It should be me comforting you. I'm older and bigger than you. I didn't mean to sound ungrateful. It's a give and take relationship. And I've already done a lot for you. You don't consider me a burden? Thank you. May I hug you? No, don't stop playing with my hair, please. ASMR is the best thing that I can think of that there is for me to help others. I'm glad you're interested in it also. Perhaps you could start a channel. Wouldn't that be cool? The two of us sharing the same career path. I've been doing this for a few years now. I think you have it in you to succeed at it. You'll get monetized in no time. I think you could get 1,000 subscribers easily. It took me a few months, but I did it. If someone like me can do it, it would be a cinch for you. You're a natural of people. Everyone would love you. I forgot to mention one other favorite tingle of mine. It's ear eating. I haven't made one for a while now. I'll make one when we return. Yes, it is a bit more intimate. You're quite warm now. I'm feeling comfy right now. Can we have a sleepover when we get home? Nice. Let's stay at my place. I got a new bed. I've been sleeping very well on it. Do you mind if we are silent and enjoy each other's company? Could you play with my hair a bit longer? Thanks.